Hello everyone. This video tutorial is to show you how you can upload a video that you've created or an audio file to Google Drive and then place it in your e-learning lesson. Now with this option, it's going to open your audio or video file in a new tab. Students will play it there and then they'll need to close the tab to be back on your lesson. That sounds pretty simple, but does seem to trip some people up. So this is not necessarily my recommended method. I think the YouTube option is nice because it embeds right in your lesson. But if you're not comfortable using YouTube, then this may be the way that you want to go. And if it's an audio recording, it's actually your only option. We don't use SoundCloud, and that's the only audio option that is available to embed right within your e-learning lesson. So when I am in my Drive, first thing you're going to need to do is upload that video or audio recording to your Google Drive. So I'm here on a bunch of different recordings, but once you have it uploaded to Drive, you'll do that with the new button, new file upload, or you can drag and drop it up into your Drive. Once it's there, you're going to right click on it and go to Share. We need to have the settings set to this. Anyone with the link can view. If they are not set to that, you're going to need to change it, and it won't be by default unless you happen to place it in a folder that already has that setting. So you'll go here to Advanced, and it probably will say Private right here, and you'll go to Change, and here's where you can choose anyone with the link and can view. Now I want to speak just for a moment about some of these other options. A lot of you, we've had this problem a few times, a lot of you are choosing Southwest Parke, and I understand why you're choosing that. But you need to know that if you choose this option, it may be requiring them to sign in again to Google in order to access it. Even though they may already be signed in somewhere, somehow, it may require them to sign in again and they may get error messages. So if you put anyone with the link can view, that's going to avoid that kind of an issue. And it should still be private because your lesson should be set to private. So it's still not going to be something they can go out and just find. Somebody can do a Google search and find. Okay, so anyone with the link can view, click Save. Once you've got that setting set right, we're going to copy this URL to the clipboard. And then you're going to come in here and place this in your lesson, wherever you want it to be, as an embedded link. So even though it may be a video, don't choose video, because if you click that button, it's going to tell you that it has to be from YouTube, Vimeo, or Vidler. And so if you're doing it by this method, you're going to have to add it as a link. So we'll click Embed, and it'll look something like that. So they'll be able to see a little thumbnail of the video. You don't have any control over that, but they'll be able to see that. And then if I go ahead and publish these changes and we follow that link, I'll show you how it's going to look for students. So when they click on this, it will open it in a new tab. There we go. And so they'll be able to play the video here, and then they'll need to close this tab in order to get back to your lesson. So that's how that works, whether it's an audio file or a video file. Either way, you can embed it in your lesson from Google Drive as long as you have those share settings set correctly. If you have any trouble or any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me.